Yes, the beautiful Haad Rin beach, home of the full moon party. We take a little bit of a look around inland Haad Rin today and somehow become obsessed with Frangipanis. I don't know where that came from, I really don't. Wow, Tuk-ta Thai food. Anyway, not a bad little joint. Apparently I see lots of people in here, usually not at the moment, it's too early. Cat reckons it's great. Keeps its distance a bit, but don't know why that is. But yeah, it's sort of a cheaper little joint, but not super cheap, but it's cheap. I just got a Coke, 30,000. I got like a fried rice thing. Anyway, that was 100,000, so it's not too bad. About $6 Australian, and you get a pretty good feed. So I usually use ATMs, but I've changed a bit of cash here and the other day as well, and they seem to be pretty honest. You're getting, that time I got 2,000 for say 100. I got a bit more the other day somewhere else. I think that was in Phuket. They haven't seemed to rip me off at all, so now don't know where I'm going. So I'm just heading inland a little bit here. I just feel like going for a walk really, because I just had a big feed. Cost me $5. It was huge fried rice, as you might have just seen maybe there. So I'm going to go for a walk, and they've got the Aussie Rules footy on, a couple of games on tonight, so it's sort of a place called Outback if they got the footy on. That's actually called Walking Street there, so they must shut that one down from cars as well. So there's a couple of streets sort of don't seem to have a lot of traffic, which is actually good when they get big crowds here for full moon. They haven't got motorbikes and cars ripping around a few of those streets, because apparently it gets packed here. But at the moment it's pretty mellow. Don't feel like I've walked that far at all. I can see Outback sign just there, so it's just down the road. But good to come inland a little bit actually, and like they got some really cool little hangouts. If you go down there another 100 or so, you'll get 200 metres, you'll get to the pier, which I'll be going to tomorrow to head back to Koh Phangan for 2 nights and then home to Perth, Australia. Just in Outback trying to see if I can get the AFL on the monitor. So no AFL, Australian football, yeah? Australian rules football, you don't have. Is this like Australian bar? Not really Australian bar? No. Okay man, thanks for trying. Just soccer for, yes. So, yeah, it sort of said it's an Aussie bar. I don't know if I'd have pushed a bit more, but usually if you go to these places and they're going to be on, they usually, you see a few signs up. So as far as I know, AFL in this little neck of the woods. What's going on? That's just wrong. You can't call it Outback. Cafe, restaurant, sports bar. Can't call it Outback. Not put the Aussie Rules on, mate. Advertises as Australian place. Huh? Anyway, we soldier on. So I'm not going to watch the mighty Dockers get their ass kicked. Shouldn't say that, should I? So, rock up here. Ask old mate. he'll fill it up for you, no problem at all. If you want a bike, you got plenty to pick from. All sorts actually, not just scooters. You've got a few ones with which aren't automatic. Bit of power if you want to get up over the hills and that. Probably not a bad idea around here, to tell you the truth. Okay, so I'm at the port already actually. So it was actually a lot closer than what I thought to even get through here. I'll be coming down here tomorrow. So, but I'm still going to pay and get a taxi because it's too hard to lug all my luggage. But this is where I will be. I reckon that would have taken me walking about from the beach down that way where I am on the full moon party beach, 20 minutes and you're here. I'm just going to go over here to see if I can check out the view. Got a cool bud. Go and have a look at Buddha, eh? Oh, got the sun going down. That's awesome. Look at that. That's sweet as apple pie, isn't it? Hey, bud. So yeah, so we don't get the sunset over on the full moon beach. That's alright, because as soon as it gets dark they do the fire. But so over here on the port side of Haad Rin, there you go, I got it, I think. You can see the sun go down. I would have been over there today. I don't know what's out here. I'd imagine you'd be probably just got Koh Phangan out there somewhere, I don't know where. And then over this way you got Koh Samui, all of that landmass there. Check out these boats. Look at the engines on them. Unreal. So some of those beaches I was talking about going on that tour earlier today, private tour, just got them to just take me wherever they thought was good. I'd heard of some of them through just research I'd done earlier, but yeah, some of the little beaches down here is just beautiful and a pretty cool vibe. You hear about this being quite a hippie hangout, so yeah, down that way a bit there was a couple of kilometres there of people where you can see it's sort of hippie styled, and no doubt as you go into the mountains a bit more there'll be some areas. And so yeah, if you want to come to a place and hippie out for a bit, it's pretty good sort of island to do it, I think, as Koh Phangan is as well. So it's probably even still places like that in Samui. Just looking at Samui now, and that, I don't know if you can see it there, man, but on that mountain, that cloud, it was absolute, I think it'd just be bucketing down there at the minute. Rain over that side, don't know which way the wind's blowing. We might be right, but a bit of a downpour, nothing wrong with that. Love the tropics. Nice and cool here at the moment. Bit hot today, but now you get out and do a lot of your touring when you're middle of the day and that, so sort of sweating it out a bit, but probably the best time really is to do a couple of hours early in the morning and a couple of hours late at night, which is probably why I get out and do these sorts of videos, just wandering around. This morning did some beaches, just wandering around tonight. It's a bit cooler. Got some nice accommodation down there actually. Actually that hill looks pretty cool. I'm going to go and have a look at that. Yeah. Don't know if I'm allowed. Got gated off. So I take that speedboat there at 12:30 tomorrow. You can get these ferries, different size sort of boats. And this one here goes to a port just over this side. The other ones, I don't know, they might go to another port. So, but you jump on that one and go to the Big Buddha port. It's just gonna take 20 minutes. So it's easy. Oh, don't know what's going on here. I don't know what was happening there. This doing weird things, this, or I'm pushing the wrong buttons or something on this camera. Look at that, that's like you got your own little ship you can hang out in. And down there. So if you're in Samui, you just want to whip over 20 minutes from there, the port just there at Big Buddha, not the other port around there. Just here, straight to here, 20 minutes. You could jump up straight into these and hang out. Simple, but good. And you got a nice town behind you, hang out on a beautiful beach the other side. Not a bad little beach there either, actually. So, you want to keep it simple, stupid. Not calling it stupid, it's just a saying. Well then, you could do that. Anyway, as I say, anyway, let's go walking down the street with a Frangipani. Yes, I said, let's go walking down the street with a Frangipani. We'll finish the rest of that song later. Oh, we made a table of an engine. Oh. Get your stuff washed there. Too easy. Say good day to the dog. And we wander on. That looks like a nice resort in there that you can get to. And then you can come over here and have a game of basketball, soccer. But not Aussie rules, because they don't have that here. We've already worked that one out. Keeps you little hostels here. You can live pretty cheap in some of these hostels. Just go grab a bed. Also pretty, a lot of them are really cool to hang out with. Your mates and all of that, or if you're traveling on your own, you can get some, catch up with lots of people, I suppose. But for me, not that it's my scene, but just looking at the prices, like actually a lot of them seem really quite expensive to sleep in a dorm with another 8 people. But I suppose it's all about the party, you know. To me, you could get rooms that I don't know, even the room that I've got at the moment, it's about $35, so that's $17.50 Australian. And you know, you could share your own room, your own bathroom. And a lot of these hotels are cost, they'll be paying like $25, $30, $40 a night to get a room with a bunk. Not all of them, but some of them. So, but as I say, it's all about the party. Oh, that looks cool down there actually, doesn't it? I'm going to have a look at this type of house. Just have a look through here. Let's see. See, this could even be a hostel style. There. Yeah, as so it's like they all hang out in these sorts of places. They've got a pool there. I don't know if that's even a hostel, but it's that sort of vibe. So that's why people actually do stay at them and probably overpay. And when you're there, you meet heaps of people that tell you what they've been up to. What have you been up to, mate? Anyway, enough of that. Walking down the street with a Frangipani. I've gone past this walking street a few times, but I don't think I've ever been down here. Not from this end anyway. So let's have a look what Walking Street looks like without a Frangipani. And it looks pretty cool. One Love Bar. Remember a place called One Love Bar in Sri Lanka? It was awesome. It had cats there as well. Isn't that awesome? You got the little surf shack there. Look at that, it's so cool. Got the little V-dub selling tequila, whatever else, who knows. Burger shop. They've done this street up. Super cool, dude. Don't know what that is. I know what that is. And I don't know, that might be accommodation or... Oh yeah, that's another hostel. You can stay in those little joints. That's pretty cute. So I'm just heading down the sort of beach road, I suppose. One road in from the beach. Haven't been down this way before. Seeing I'm leaving tomorrow, I thought I'd better go and have a wander. And sort of seems to be more of the same. A little bit more quiet. Still some nice little restaurants, and seen these seats at a few places actually. Made out of the 44s. It's pretty cool. And looks like that might be pretty much where the end is. You go down there, got your power gym, got a nice place there. Star Wars. And you can head back inland there, but I'm not gonna, so I'm gonna head back. Getting a bit sweaty now. Might go down the beach for a walk. There is the reception for sunrise. So if you're in one of these rooms in sunrise, you now know where the reception is. Nice little open air, clean feel, restaurant at the front where you can sit down, watch everyone play soccer. And in the full moon, everyone run amok. You can even sit down on a beanbag. And here we are back down, back down the beach once again to the nice white powder sand. And this is what it's all about here in Haad Rin. I couldn't find the AFL, so I might sit down and watch the soccer down the beach for a bit. Okay, so I just went into my reception, organised taxi for tomorrow, Boat leaves at 12:30. They said don't leave here till 12 because it's just down the road. And they're going to give me a free lift. So good on you, Paradise Bungalows. It's been a good place to stay. But I haven't jumped in the pool. And I don't think I've got the GoPro wet once. So I might go jump in the pool with the GoPro, just so we've both had a swim at least once on this trip. Like, comment, subscribe. Dino from 3-Star Nomadic will catch you down the track. Oh yeah, check out this video right here. See you guys.